Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. Yeah, it's been a long week. Yeah. This is going to be weekend update. We rolling tomorrow, Friday, March 19th, through Tuesday, March 23rd. What I know right in this moment, there's going to be some changes coming up. Death card is going to lead off for tomorrow. So to me, it feels like the dismantling of situations around you that are in turn going to affect your relationship with the people around you. As an example, you may have a sister who's going through some shit with her old man, and tomorrow or anytime in the next week or so, they just get the fuck out, and your sister without hesitation heads straight to your house, kids in tow. That obviously will have some kind of impact on your day-to-day life. That's just an example. There are a gazillion of them. For others of you, this may be third-party related. Whatever the third party got going on might not be going on much longer. It feels like for some of you that are caught in a situation like this where you are kind of floating in and out of a situation because you or the other person are seeing somebody else full time. There's something divine here. So things are not as they appear. I'm going to just throw that shit out there. I don't know who needs to hear that. Others of you that are in third-party situations just because shit got fucked up, there's some divine intervention here as well. And some of those third-party situations may find the bump in the road here in the next week or so. Anything kicking off tomorrow, any signs or synchronicities that you see, or even that you feel, dear bully, because y'all are intuitive creatures. I don't know who told you wasn't, but you truly are. You start feeling something's changing, shifting, moving, or even maybe before now, anytime this week, if you felt like anything's shifting around, watch out for the signs and signals. For some of you, this may be a good thing. For others of you, it may be just a completely unexpected thing. While not bad in and of itself, just something that catches you unawares. There's no malignancy here, if I can say that. There's no malintent. There's nobody lining up to throw eggs at your car. However, while people may not actually know who you are, they may be throwing the evil eye your way. And again, this is all kind of just the overall theme for this year because Taurus is carrying it like that. For every Taurus that I know, in the midst of all kind of bullshit, no pun intended, they're strutting like ain't shit going on because they know whatever's going on is going to change again. So people don't like that because we're moving through these changes now, like we're used to them, even though people don't know we really are not used to them. That's just what's coming out for now. Those of you that have been having problems with your children, expect some changes, whether that be school, going back to school, or other programs being offered. Keep your eyes open for that. I don't know who that message is for, but that's there. If you've been having a lot of issues with the kiddos at home, expect some better times ahead here. All right, I got new cards. This is Cosmic Oracle Dancer. And what I think is just so absolutely cool, this is the offer card in this deck, the cover of this, which is just awesome. But anyway, I went to my local shop. I did a little bit of shopping today, so that's where these are coming from. They vibe with me very well, and I like the messages that they send. It would be a shame to just use them as oracles, because they got a lot to tell us right now. I'm sorry I said that out loud. Yeah. I'm always doing this, giving y'all an extra card. Well, there's the extra card. So we're going to take it. We're going to roll till Wednesday. So that's the 24th. What the hell? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, we're going to do that. That's how we're going to do that. Right like that. How about that? Get an extra day. On the top of the hoop. Yeah, departures. A powerful message. Just know that you're at the gateway of creation. This is the Empress sitting in her chair. You just you can't see her, but and again, them stars up there, them hopes and wishes and them dreams up there. But this is the Empress card. This is definitely our card. This side talks about union and creative love, but this is actually the doorway to that. And guess what you're getting ready to walk through? All right. So your overall energy for this next 5 or 6 or 7 days. Honor the process with the 10 of Pentacles on top. This has been difficult for most of us. This bullshit ass waiting around, being patient, some more shit. But what the universe is asking you to do right in this moment, and some of you are feeling this, is, and I was kind of going through this earlier, like I'm really, shit I'm bitching and complaining about, on the other side of that, I'm doing pretty good. Honor the process, and in that, be humble. Be humble. And a butterfly should probably be one of the most evilest creatures on the planet. If you ever watched how a butterfly becomes a butterfly, that's some painful shit. I don't care what nobody say. So butterflies should just be mean and grouchy. But check that out. Butterflies are some of the most humblest little creatures on the planet. They just kind of flit around and go from place to place and do their thing, and you know, woo-hoo. That's what the universe is asking of us as we get grateful for the material security that we have in our present moment. Honor the process. Just honor the process. A lot of us are kicking and fighting and screaming because, and rightfully so. I get it. You know, I gotta wait 20 years for my shit to come in. The fuck? I ain't got no more time to wait. I hear you. I hear you. But just honor the process for what it is. Like it, don't like it, just honor the fucking process. What the hell? And be grateful that you're in a better place. I know many of you are in a better place, and this is what you're feeling. This is the front end of your overall energy. You're in a better place than you were a year ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago. You got that up there, and you're kind of feeling it, but the message clearly from universe is just to honor the process. And a lot of you, like I said, y'all are doing it. It's pissing y'all the fuck off, but you're doing it, so that's okay. The back end of your overall energy, the 6 of Pentacles, you see all that money on top everywhere. I'm just saying. Clear the vessel with the 6 of Pentacles. It's time to get rid of old behavior. Some of you have, you've got old relationships, or not, old friendships even, that are getting ready to flip to relationships. And so clear the vessel. That's where that's coming from. And while it may appear to others that you're being uncaring or detached or cold or some other bullshit, really what you were doing is trying to get rid of bullshit. Trying to get rid of people that, and that is probably exactly what people see, that you are suddenly cold and detached. Cutting off people that are not serving your higher purpose, that are just, bullshitting and playing a bunch of bullshit ass games. Stick with that feeling. Stick with that feeling. Go with it. And let it continue to help you get rid of any old patterns that aren't serving you. There may be people, I had a conversation with somebody a couple days ago about people that are around us that influence us, and you don't realize how they're influencing your decision making. That shit right there. Just continue to do the processing, again, honoring the process, clearing the vessel, that's you, so that you're not triggered by things that may look or appear similar to something that's happened to you in the past. Your challenge here with the 9 of Pentacles on top of the practice daily. Some of you need to just kind of turn your back on some shit and focus on your daily, day-to-day rituals. Yeah, brushing your teeth and combing your hair actually a damn ritual, especially if you got a particular order that you got to have your coffee, orange juice, then I take my shower, and then I put on my makeup, and then I put my... You one of them process people like that? Yeah, your challenge here is to recognize your daily practices. And let me just go a bit further with that. See, that lotus is what's encompassing all of this. Do you have a daily practice? Are you moving in spirit when you wake up? Or is there any point in your day where you're moving in spirit? You are not overthinking, over processing. You were just moving with spirit and just going. Now, I don't mean zoned out, but some of you need to. You need to turn your back. You just going to be the word there is prudent. Might be prudent for you to just turn your back to the outside world and focus on your daily rituals and the magic in that. There's something. For tomorrow, with the Knight of Wands on top of the retreat and recharge, I'm not talking today. There are going to be some people leaving. There are going to be some situations that change. That Knight of Wands is talking about departures. Use this time to retreat. Use this time to recharge your batteries. If you have a hectic weekend coming up, take as much time as you possibly can for self-care and rest. If you're working this weekend, if you got projects and parties or whatever you're doing, make sure you get that downtime in so that by the time you get to the end of next week, you're not looking crazy and ready to kill somebody. Looking at Saturday's energy with the 9 of Wands. A lot of 9s on the board here. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. What is really going on? And the 9 of Cups. So yeah, y'all are realizing something. We're going to get to just that thing that's running underneath all of this. You're realizing something. Those 9s are telling me you're at the end of the prognosis and studying and shit, and you're realizing something. The nature of a relationship, the reason why something has gone on. You at that point of enlightenment, for lack of a better phrase, and you're realizing, okay, this is what this is all about. However that's resonating. That's what the 9s are telling me. At any rate, 9 of Wands. On top of the take the lead. Overcoming difficulty. Taurus, it may be you. Whatever this particular situation is for you, whether it's work or whether it's love, whatever, kids, whatever, you may need to just get over whatever scaredy cat shit you got going on and take the lead and just overcome whatever difficulties that are there and say fuck it and just move ahead. Do what a bull does. Just go. Just work it out. Do it on the go. If you do that, I'm clearly here, spirit saying victory. So, however that's resonate, just keep going. On the back of that, it talks about choices and or regrets. Here, you've got to overcome the difficulty from choices or regrets. So either one or both. At any rate, doesn't matter. You're going to have to overcome whatever bullshit it is and go ahead and take the lead and steer it in the direction that you want it to go in, whatever we're talking about. It may be a message that needs to be sent, conversation, email, break it down. But you may need to go ahead and take the lead and say, look, this is what this is going to be, and this is what I'm doing, and this is what you're doing, and that's that. And the person that you'll be dealing with will be grateful. That's the piece you probably are a little leery of. But they will be grateful because you will have put clarity. Woo, here's that Ace of Swords on the situation. So then we go from that to this. The Ace of Swords, bringing clarity, surrendering to the process. I'll be damned. Isn't that honor the process up here? Master the dance. And I read this, but I think I'm going to go ahead and read it to you so you can get the imagery that I got, or maybe better imagery. On the surface, it seems the world inside and outside of you is filled with movement, color, form, and noise. But tune in even deeper and you will perceive the eternal silent stillness behind all appearances and manifestations. Now is the time to enter fully into the stillness and to come into a state of complete and single-minded presence. This is what it means to master the dance. The time is right to gain greater mastery in a discipline, an art, career path, or other area, or to step into greater self-mastery regarding your entire life experience. Whatever dance you are being called to master, set the clear intention to do so, commit to devotional, dedicated daily practice. Then another challenge up there, daily practice, I'll be damned. Spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, and spending quiet, solitary time in nature will also support you in attaining new wisdom, expertise, and personal power. I can't make this shit up. I cannot. In this reading, the energy that I'm feeling is that bringing me right back here. Whatever this is, go ahead. The time is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Beginning of the week. Go ahead, start digging your teeth into it. And get some understanding about what you're dealing with or who you're dealing with. So you can understand how to better lead, come back here to the day before, and get in the driver's seat and do what you need to do. So this is a weekend kind of continuous, going to flow into the next week type shit. One thing, it feels like one thing is going to happen, and then that's just going to trigger a whole lot of other stuff to happen. When we get to Monday's energy, the Nine of Cups on top of the choreograph, ideal happiness in this deck. That's what that 9 means. And again, it's the same shit that I'm talking about. So you know, to choreograph is to create. Usually we're talking about a dance, collaboration of some sort. Once again, going back to this, take the lead. Take the lead. Go ahead, create this. And create it in your ideal happiness. Some of y'all are still standing out there in the middle of the meadow going, well, I don't know how to create that. Yes, you do. You know what you want, Taurus. And for some of you, it feels like you're afraid to throw out there to the person or situation what it is you really want. And so while you may feel like they're stringing you along, they in turn are kind of feeling the same way because they know what you want. So as this pertains to love or maybe a business partnership, The other person already knows what you want. You the one bullshit. Yeah, I said that, didn't I? Go ahead and put this dance together. You can create a line dance like the next person. Come on, let's be for real. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. You can do this. This has got magician energy all in it. You got this. You can do this, but you can't be afraid. You got to overcome whatever difficulty it is, take the lead, and go ahead and say, fuck it. Since ain't nobody else going to do this shit, then let me do it. When we get to Tuesday's energy, the 8 of Wands on top of the look in the mirror, clearing up any misunderstandings. Might be on you. Once again, taking the lead, and you may have to just step out and say, okay, I ought to be responsible for this bullshit. I know I fucked up. Relationship, workmanship, whatever. Whatever part of your life this is resonating. You might have to just go ahead and take that action and go, okay, yeah, I fucked it up. I looked in the mirror, it was me. And so I apologize, and what can I do to make it right? I have a solution. Don't go nowhere without the solution now. You got this, Taurus. You got this. As long as you are able to look in the mirror and know that you are accountable and responsible for whatever part you play in something, any misunderstanding should be easy to clear up. We get to Wednesday's energy. Madam Empress on top of the notice the pattern. She's talking about the gateway to creation. The universe wants you to notice the patterns that got you here and understand, reflect back and understand what they were for. Because they lead up to something, and as I'm feeling this is something. So reflect back. Of course, we got the back end of her chair here. As you walk through this gateway, whether you know it or not, reflect back to the patterns that got you here. And this is by no means bad energy. It's not bad at all. But there's some situation, however this is resonating, it's not going to be for everybody, but there's some situation that has got you miffed or had you miffed. And like I said, underneath all of this, these nines are telling me enlightenment. You're being enlightened. See how he's kind of just staring out there like, oh, damn. She's over here like, ooh, birds. Yeah, that shit. Where's my other nine? And he's just out there like, what? But it's all that kind of, wow, what the hell? I didn't realize that. It's that energy. That's what's flowing underneath that. So you're being enlightened through this process. Again, my death card didn't make it on the board. But if I put it here, 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 oh, a little deeper. Once again, talking about overcoming fears, retreat, recharge for departures. People in situations that are naturally leaving your experience. There's a death card. Time for a fresh start. Oh, take the lead. The 9 of Wands, overcoming difficulty, fear and crisis. Somebody else is in fear. This is not you, Taurus. Sorry. Somebody else is getting ready to go through it. Yeah, and this is what it really feels like. Them coming to you going, oh, fuck. I did it now. I need a place to stay. Once again, what I say about your sister. Surrendering, mastering what you're doing, and releasing the tension. You see, when you start doing stuff, the tension goes in a different place besides in the crook of your neck where you worry. Because now you're putting the worry into action. For some of you, I know I said this, third-party situations. Third-party situations. Surrendering, honoring the process. Maybe the timing wasn't right for whatever the situation is. And now you need to, both of you needed to go through whatever you needed to go through with somebody else before you could get together. I'm going to leave that there. The Knight of Pentacles, optimism, ideal happiness. What the hell? Choreographing the damn dance. That part. Optimism. Should be all over the damn place. You should be happy because you're in the driver's seat. The Knight of Pentacles, on top of the misunderstanding, the Eight of Wands, and the look in the mirror. Releasing your insecurities. It's upside down. Releasing your insecurities. Walking away from that shit. Being insecure for what? So you can clear up, even if it's a misunderstanding with your damn self. Because you thought something was going to be one way, and now this enlightenment is showing you it's going to be something else. Knight of Swords on top of the Empress. Notice the pattern. Taking a broader view. Can't make this shit up, man. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. You can't. Buckle up, Taurus. You got this. And I think naturally you will feel where and when you need to take the lead. I don't think anybody's going to have to tap you on the shoulder and go, hey, 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 hey. You know, why don't you? No, you're going to naturally know. And that's one of the places where the enlightenment is. It's a 9. Coming to full fruition and full understanding of what the hell and who the hell. That part. So what we got here. You can do better. And that landed on top of the death card. Overcoming your fear. Some of y'all still ain't overcome yet, huh? You can do better. You may have to push. There are no excuses. On top of the take the lead card, there are no excuses. You should be ready, Taurus. You should just be ready. Even if you aren't ready, you should be ready to be ready. Watch your money. Watch your money. Watch your money. Watch people around your money. And watch the money around your people. However that's resonating. But watch your money. I don't know who that message is for. Taurus, I love you. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to see you soon. Bye-bye.